Hello, my name is Justin Ford and I'm going to show you the new Tax by Region feature. This feature has been introduced so that basically you can charge different tax depending on the region that the person placing the order is from. So particularly useful in the States where you do have different sales tax for different regions, but could also be used in other countries to charge different tax rates for different countries. So first of all, to set up a tax region or tax regions, go to the settings area, go to e-commerce and find the tax category. So if you're already using tax in the shop, you will already have some tax codes in here. Here we have one which is charging 10%. So at the moment, regardless of what region you're from, you'll be charged 10% tax wherever that tax code has been applied to items in your shop. So, but now there's a new task down here where you can create a new tax region, and so if you want to set one up for say California, we could give it an appropriate title and then go and select that region in here. So under United States there's now an extra option where you can select a particular region, so we could do that and then simply save, and then now you see we've created, there's our new tax region, so we just need to then set an appropriate percentage for that particular region, so like so, and you could go through adding obviously more regions to this particular tax code. Now you may also have noticed that extra settings have appeared here since we've created a new tax region. And so this is where we set, the first setting is basically we choose which address we want to use to calculate which region they're from. So is it the payment address, so that will come from the address given in the card details, or the delivery address. So I'm going to select delivery address in this particular item. Then the other settings are for basically the prices on your site. What tax code are you going to use as the default, because obviously we don't know until they've gone through the checkout and put in their particular details what what region they're from, and therefore what charge to apply to the particular user. So this is where you can set which you want to use as the kind of default. So in this case we just use our standard 10%, and you can set text as well that you want to display to explain that to the user. So basically the final step of the checkout is where the user would see their the particular tax that they're going to be charged. Okay, so once we've set up those tax codes, we can see how that affects it on the user side of the site. So if we go to our store, I've already got an item in my shopping cart, so if I go through the checkout, so you'll see at this stage it charging tax at 10% because that's our default rate, and here's the message that I set that's also displayed. If we go, we can go through the checkout as normal, and we'd set our address up, which we have done here, and then finally the user would add their card details. So so there, if I put in some card details and then continue, and then you'll see at the final step, because this particular user's from California, when we look at the item and we see the rate of tax charged, we can see that it's charging at the 8.25%. So it's charged the tax relevant correctly to the user's address, delivery address, because that's how we chose to calculate. So that's how you can use tax regions to calculate the appropriate tax. Thank you for listening.